What does a life without narcs in it look like or feel like? Pretty much, you're happy, you're free, you're consistently happy. And this is something that you guys, you can fake it till you make it. You don't have to wait for the day that you're happy or the day that you're finally free from the narc. If you begin to rehearse this, if you begin to rehearse being happy all the time, being free, being carefree, being upbeat, joyful, you will begin to live into that version of life. And there may be a point where you can have, if they're a parent, if there's somebody that you don't want to completely block out of your life, there may be a point where you can have interactions with them successfully, or there may not be. But the point is, a life without these people is, you're happy all the time, you're carefree. So you can begin to rehearse that. You can begin to elevate your mood, law of attraction. You can begin to seek out desirable vibrations and base your life on that. And if you're trying to convince the narc that you don't need them, best way to do it is don't need them. And the best counter argument to their argument is to just be positive and to just be happy. Because if you're positive and happy, it's like you won. You're not going to win the argument against them. You're not going to prove anything to them verbally or in any other way. But you might win the argument of just to yourself, of just proving that you can be happy in your own life. And that's what it is. That's what it's about. Maintain that positivity almost, to the point of being ridiculous. To the point of where it's kind of almost silly, but just never, if you want to get free of them, that's how to do it. And you might be surprised how it starts off as an act, but it ends up being the truth. The more that you live into that state of happiness, the more you will begin to deprogram yourself from the idea that they planted in you, which was very deep and subconscious, that you don't deserve it. You don't deserve to be happy because you're a terrible person. If you're going to be happy, it's up to them to tell you how you're going to be happy and what the source of it is, which is them. But the more you continue to prove to yourself that you can be happy all the time, with them around, without them around, this is how you get out of it. And this is what a life without them is like. And this is ultimately the blessing of the narc, whether they realize it or not, as they force people to just abandon all the things that aren't working, all the self-defeating tendencies and thought processes. That's why I made that video, The Narc Becoming God, because it's like they push you to the point where you are able to be godly, in the sense of being happy and being elevated. Because you just have to be to survive. It's either that or you go down into hell with them, but it's like, who wants to do that? At some point, At some point you'll get tired of that. Hopefully sooner than later, but anyway, that's what life without the narc might look like, might feel like for you.